The greatness of man does not lie in the number of great things done, but rather in the impact created to each soul in times it's needed. When you come to Africa, such audience can be told the speaker next is the former gangster, and they will hold their phones a little. To some, might run away. But in UK, where respect for human dignity is, people will clap for you because they believe in your potential and the energy. Growing up in a less privileged family, where a mother plays a key role in nurturing and ensuring that accommodation, feeding, and all other basic necessities are upon the children, at the age of 14, I lost my mom. May her soul rest in peace. It was a terrible moment for me indeed to try and survive as an individual. Remember, talent and beauty are equally disputed, but opportunities and choices are limited in the ghetto space. I rose for who I am today because of my history. Sadat Zaga is a former gangster who led very many violent demonstrations in the country, to the extent that at one time I was influenced by my Somali colleague to join one of the terrorist groups in this war. And I survived narrowly at the Uganda-Kenyan border simply because I didn't have any travel document. Coming back to Kampala, I offered my energy to carry and to offload and load luggage in exchange for transport. But when I got into Kampala, things were still the same at home. I had to fall back to the streets and the gang space because it's the only place that could help me, believe in me, cherish my energy, and indeed I called it home by then. And many of those kids you see in the gang space, that is their home. I remember one time I survived a live bullet from the police shooting over land conflict. Just as I made a step, the person next or behind me was shot dead. That left a scar to my brain. Trying to escape, I was arrested by police, taken to the nearby police station. And in a few hours, I was transferred to the headquarters. Ladies and gentlemen, this was my turning point. I met this gentleman, a police officer, sat me down, counseled me, talked to me, listened to me, and treated me like a son, something I was longing for in my home because I didn't have anyone to talk to. Then he offered me $57 in Ugandan shillings. It rounds up to 200,000 Ugandan shillings for my lunch, supper, and to continue with the rest of the days as I reflect and rethink about my purpose of life. That act kept haunting me each time I felt like falling back to the gang space. And in 2014, I started my journey towards transformation and talked to very many to inspire very many gangsters to be able to adopt a positive living. In 2014, with my friend, we share the same history. We started our co-founded Ngabo Youth Friendly Service Center as a space for the ghetto people, as a space for the gangsters to be rehabilitated through skilling them for hope as an alternative to their life, mentor and coach them to adopt positive living, provide social justice since it's hard for communities to accept these individuals for who they are. The same experiences can be adopted into the global agenda to ensure that we provide the love, the hope, the skilling for these individuals, and mentor them to be that good person they want to be. Just like as I did. Ladies and gentlemen, if I was a terrorist, would I be speaking to you today or terrorizing you? Just like you. If you're denied opportunity to showcase what you have, your energies and your potentials upon your professions in this room, you can walk outside this room with all your faces looking like a tear gas tank. And don't laugh, because in Africa we are familiar. Any kind of violence, we solve it by tear gas. And that is the order of the day. Thank you so much.